Happy Monday. I got to thinking last week about priorities. You know, we need to set our own priorities. Everybody does. It's fascinating in Long Beach at the passion that some people can exhibit about issues that, frankly, aren't a big priority to me, but they think it is to them. I mean, it goes everything from dog parks to wetlands to city budgets. You know, everything is important to certain people, and that's okay. But sometimes I have to question their priorities. People who really give themselves a heartache over what happens in one little section of their life, in one little park, or in one little area of city government. You kind of wonder what it's like to be them. You know, the environmentalists, I've talked about them before. They call themselves environmentalists. Some of us call them activists, maybe even more. It doesn't matter what subject we're talking about. They have something to say about it, and it's all about the environment. Okay, all well and good. That's your life work if that's what you want to do. But let's look at a larger scale. You know, what do you think about what happened last week in the country? You know, we've got all of this rah-rah about a Supreme Court justice. We've got more talk and flap about all of the intelligence committees doing these investigations. And then we go and we bomb a Syrian military field because they were stupid enough to use gas to kill their own people. At least that's what everybody believes happened. Now, doing something about that, that would seem to me to be a pretty high priority. But we can't do anything about it, can we? You know, write a letter, do what you can. This week is a very important one for the Christian world. Maybe the highest priority. It's called Easter. It's called Good Friday. And it may not be a priority for you, but it is a priority for some. Because that's when Jesus Christ was crucified and when he was risen from the dead. That's the Christian belief. This is probably the Holy of Holies when it comes to priorities for Christians. I have a hard time remembering what should be my priorities. You know, I get as wrapped up in the city government, in the dog parks, in the parks, in the environment as anybody else does. And I have to remember every once in a while what my true priority should be. And that's what this week does for me. So I have one thing to say to you. Happy Easter. Thanks.